What's up? My name's Matt Okine. I'm going to tell you the true story behind one of Australia's most iconic anthems, an absolute banger. And it's a story you probably don't know. This is the story about Waltzing Matilda. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you come a waltzing Matilda with me. Cheers indeed. All right, so it's 1895. Banjo Patterson is Australia's favourite bush poet, the Yeezy of bush poetry. He's come fresh off The Man from Snowy River, which was 5 years previous. Classic second album syndrome. So he had to come up with something real, like, big. He hits the bush to get some inspiration, so he starts hitting towns. And, you know, he's living the life of every beer commercial. Basically, sitting around with the lads, around a campfire, having chats. And he needs that inspo, you know, he needs the inspiration to come up with the next big single. But he's got his fiancée back home. He's engaged to this chick called Sarah Riley, right? And they've been engaged for 8 years. And nothing's happened. And this is back in a time when it was like, mate, if we don't get married, then we can't root. So, Banjo, fucking where are you, mate? Ladsing with the lads out in the bush, drinking slabs and, you know, writing poems. What up? If you want to make something out of this relationship, meet me at Dagworth Sheep Station, Central Queensland. I miss you. Let's root. Like, if I said that to my girlfriend, hey, I'm just gonna go out, yo, Sarah, I'm just going out bush, my partner would be like, here's a poem for you. No way, get fucked, fuck off. That's what she would say. I'm burping. Anyways, they rock up to the sheep station. Now, Sarah's friends with one of the owners of the sheep station, Christina McPherson, and her brother, Bob McPherson. Now, Bob McPherson is the station master. Banjo's like, Bob, good to see you, my G. I'm your man, Banjo. Possibly, if not definitely, Australia's #1 bush poet. Bob is like, damn, you're heaps taller than I thought you would be. And Banjo's like, everyone says that. And then Bob opens the door a little bit and goes, this is my sister, Christina. And Banjo's like, damn. And Sarah's like, you fucking right, bro? And Banjo's like, sorry, I thought I did that in my head. Oh, you fucking bastard. Christina's eyeing off Banjo. Sarah's eyeing off Banjo. And Banjo's eyeing off Sarah, thinking that she's eyeing off Bob. Very complicated situation. Bob unleashes this legit ripper story. It all went down about a year ago. Shit is getting intense in the shearing world. All these shearers, every single day they turn up to work. They're like, bruh, what is up with these fucked up conditions that we're having to work in? Now, out of all these angry shearers, there's one dude, Sam Hoffmeister, and he is mad. Hey, Bob, you fucking lemming. If you don't change these conditions, you flog, then you're gonna have a whole bunch of free-range sheep going around here. So Bob said, listen, mate, if you try and threaten me again, you're gonna get fired. And the Hoff says, oh, you're gonna fire me? Mate, how about I fire you? Next minute, he's got a rag half dipped in a Bundaberg rum bottle. Up in flames. Bye-bye, sheep shed. Anyway, the Hoff turns up dead next to a billabong near the sheep station. And Bob McPherson is going, mate, some say he drowned, some say he got shot. Whatever the truth is, I didn't strangle him by the side of the billabong. So Banjo is like, yeah, no, we cool. We cool, cuz. Can we have another shot, please?
Of course we can.
Thank you. Cheers. So Banjo hears this story and he's like, boom, light bulbs. Bloody love it. There's heartbreak, there's scandal, all those things. I think I found my inspiration for a big follow-up album. Now, Christina McPherson, she's eyeing Banjo off this whole time, while Sarah's sitting next to Banjo, going, you know, touch me once or twice. Out of nowhere, Christina's like, you think you're inspired now? Wait till you check out this. Pulls out her zither, right? Which is some sort of instrument. Heard this little ditty at the Warrnambool races, thought you might like it. And suddenly it's like... And Banjo's like, let's do this. And Christina keeps playing. She's playing it with her knees, playing it with her toes, behind the back, over the shoulder, under the leg. She's like cutting sick on this thing. Banjo's like, damn. And Sarah's next to him like, fucking roll it back in, mate, you dog. Banjo's like, yo, you got a studio in here? And Christina's like, yeah, it's in the 3rd bedroom. Banjo's like, sick. And then they go inside and start the magic. Banjo's like, yo, you got a studio in here? And Christina's like, yeah, it's in the 3rd bedroom. Banjo's like, sick. And then they go inside and start the magic. They lock the doors. They say, we don't want any outside influence. Christina's like, so, what are we gonna do in here? And then Banjo's like, oh, I was hoping you could come up with a little riff. And then Christina's like, oh, I got a little riff for you. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, I guess I'm speaking in tongues. Sarah's like, what are you doing in there? I'm making music, love. Sorry, he's playing my zither. All right. They were in there for 5 days, and every single time that Sarah knocked, they had an excuse. And the thing is, no one actually knows what happened behind that door. But one thing's for sure, a song was born. It's ready. Step back. Listen up. Once a jolly swag man can't buy a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he watched and waited till his belly boiled. You come a waltzing Matilda with me. Straight up, Bob was like, yes, yes, king. Banjo, mate, that is a heat beat. Bloody love it. Everyone reckons I killed the Hoff. But your song will get me off the hook, no doubt, because nothing proves innocence like a bush ballad. So Bob was stoked. Sarah was fucking fuming. And she's out, man. She went. But he had this banger. He had this absolute habanero sitting in his repertoire. So he rolls up to this bro who's selling tea and is like, hey, have this song and sell it to every single person who drinks tea in this country. And the tea dude, Billy, was like, hey man, that's cool, bro. You know, people really liking this sort of bush swag thing at the moment. So yeah, cool man. I guess I'll just take this song and we'll just see what happens. Banjo Patterson gets the sponsorship deal. In this day and age, it's all about your Pepsis, your Cokes, ads in the Super Bowl. Banjo Patterson, tea. Next minute, this shit goes fucking wild, man. Banjo would have been doing interviews around the place, being like, everyone would have been like, yo, what's the inspiration, man? And he would have been like, yeah, man, I was just rapping with the lads. Yeah, just the lads. He's making all this money. Christina McPherson, though? Does anyone know who she is? Nope. Christina would have been like, you know what? Sarah was right. You are a fucking dog. There's a lot of losers in this story, that's the thing. A lot of people who lose. And you know who wins? The tea. Tea wins. Tea wins in the end. So just think about that next time you have a cuppa. Once a jolly swag man can buy a billabong. People don't drink tea like that anymore. They just don't. Anyway, cheers. Cheers to Waltzing Matilda.